guys. Way to go. Keep it going. Good job, guys. All right, Paul, I see you. All right, Carl, let's finish. Coach Carl.
Great job, guys.
Hey there, it's Coach Curl here from the Today's Leader podcast. Welcome to Monday Mentoring.
The Coach Curl podcast is brought to you by Think and Grow Business, the home of the Think and Grow Business Mastermind. If you're serious about growing your business, get serious and join a mastermind group today. Find out more at thinkandgrowbusiness.com.au.
Hey there, it's Coach Curl here and welcome to Monday Mentoring. On Friday, I released episode 223 of the Today's Leader podcast, where I interviewed Gail Bray from Lockjaw Ladder Grip. It was yet another completely enjoyable discussion where Gail offered up so many takeaways, some really clear points for people to take on board and help them in their business and their career. I wanted to bring one of those key points into today's Monday mentoring session. Now, Gail spoke about one of the first things that she did when she left the corporate world and was focusing on building Lockjaw Ladder Grip was to define the values, their values for their business. They really wanted to understand what their business would look like, what their business would stand for. And they really wanted to deeply understand who they were. So my question on that is, do you really know who you are? Do you know the basis or the basics or the very basis or the very core of you, of yourself, of your very being? Now, often we really don't know who we are or what we stand for, what's important to us, until actually something goes wrong, until someone does the wrong thing to us. And we only know then because that hurts, right? There's pain involved. We know what hurts and we know what regret, but we won't take that path to understand that foundation of who we are and what our lives are all about. Our challenge, of course, is to know in advance, not in hindsight. Too many people live their lives in hindsight, live their life in regret. Now, investing in yourself to know your values, your core beliefs, and understanding yourself is critical in many, many ways. It's critical for your success, it's critical for your career, it's critical for your business. Knowing what drives you internally is vital. And there are many different ways and methods that you can use to help understand yourself. There's many free personality profiles, for example, available online. There's some really good ones and there's some not so good ones. The one that I tend to use is a personality test called the 16 personalities, which is based on the Myers-Briggs personality. It's a really good quality free personality test. But there's many of them online, and they help you to understand yourself and to help you understand others so that you can interact with them to the best value. How you work with these others is really important, whether it's in your business or whether you're forging out a career in the corporate world. But when it comes to actually understanding our values, it really is an investment process. Getting clarity on your values takes time. We are impacted in many ways through our life by our conditioning, our upbringing, things that have happened to us, the pain of the past. All of these things are all molded into who we are, and it helps us understand ourselves and why we behave in the way that we do, why we react in the way that we do. So investing in time to understand what your values are, what your core beliefs are, is really, really critical. It's not just going to happen like that. We can't just say my 5 clear values are bang, 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 because often they're not your 5 clear values. So we need to understand that, and it's an investment in time. All of those impacts that I mentioned shape us, guide us, in many ways break or make us. So understanding that process and understanding the reason for why we are is really important to get a future guide or a future roadmap based around what we would call our values. But it's really important to take the time to clarify what makes you tick. What are you founded on? What are you based on? And what is your foundation? We see people with a scarcity mindset. We see people with a growth mindset. Understanding things like what mindset do I have is also an incredibly important part of building that foundation for yourself. Understanding your core values is critical. Now, I've been working with my team on the Coach Girl Academy. Once again, this is not a sell, but we will be putting on a core values online program in the coming months. So if you aren't a member of the Coach Girl Academy on the Facebook group, please do. It's free to join, and you'll be advised and let known when that course becomes available. But it's something that you can do yourself if you really feel that you need to build that foundation around your life, because it helps you set your behavioral standards for you, your team, and it's also vitally important so that you're attracting the right customers and the right clients and the right people around you. If you are behaving not to your true core authentic self, you are not going to attract the right people that you need to help you prosper and grow in what we would call this world, right? So you need to understand that. You need to be authentic. Your values set the standard for you, your business, and your career. Now, in the meantime, I want you to go back to episode 196 on the Today's Leader podcast. I interviewed a gentleman called Ryan Godfredson, and he has an amazing free assessment tool in relation to success mindsets. It's one of the most comprehensive tools that I've ever seen being offered for free. So if you go back to episode 196 and listen into what Ryan talks about, he's a success mindset guru, best-selling author on the New York Times bestsellers list. He spoke to us on the Today's Leader and shared his free mindset assessment, which, as I said, was really quite insightful. It's in-depth, it's insightful, and it helps you understand exactly who you are and how you can take steps forward. Remember, for success in your business, your career, get really clear about who you are. Get really clear about your values. Get really clear about what makes you tick. Get really clear about those behavioral tendencies that we all have. And when we're clear on that, we can make the necessary adjustments to continue on to build success. Thanks for listening to Monday Mentoring. I shall see you all again next week. Bye for now. Thanks for listening to our Monday Mentoring session today. I hope it gives you momentum to reach out for your dreams. If you're looking for an extra boost, check out my online academy for access to over 75 programs to help you build a better mindset, enhance your leadership skills, and boost your business. You can trial it for just $1 for the first month at thecoachgirlacademy.com. Remember, wherever you are standing stronger, braver, and wiser. Have yourself a successful and a productive week. And remember the golden rule. Just don't be an arsehole. I'll see you next time.